the Slightlee Daily Podcast, episode number 112.
112?
112, man.
Wow.
Pushing along. 112. I think so. Fryyco's here with me again. Fryyco, I just did.
Good, y'all.
I went back and listened to our old one and did like some highlight clips. I'm sure you saw it.
I see a couple, yeah.
That was cool. It's just cool seeing your growth as an artist too. Like from that point, I feel like you were still trying to figure out like your sound, you know?
Exactly.
Not that you weren't making good music. I'm not saying that
Because
like you could see like, okay, there's some gold in here. And then like now, man, but yeah, so that was like 60 something episode, 60 something. So, before we really get into this is the first one, as you see in the new kind of setup, a different vibe. We were talking a little bit about like being like claustrophobic, like, you know, you need some space. You need every once in a while, you need like a change in your life, you know? You can't just keep living that same routine, you know?
You can't. You'll be stuck there. Like in every area of life.
Right.
Not just where apartment you stay in. You'll be stuck there.
Your job. And I know you can relate to that too.
Man, I just turned in the badge yesterday.
That's great.
Start something new on Monday, though. I kind of wish I had a little moment to breathe, but
yeah,
today, tomorrow, Sunday.
For sure. So how do you feel about the new job? Is it like, you know,
the bag's bigger?
The bag is bigger.
You know, let's start there. That's always a
That's
plus.
always a plus.
More money to invest into what I really want to do. Like,
absolutely.
Not that I don't want to work for this company, but I want to work for me.
Right.
At the end of the day, and I want to get some businesses running.
Yeah.
You know, I really aspire to open up like a whole creative space around here because there's too many of us that could really use that.
Yeah.
So it would be super dope if I could get some money saved up to put into like a location around here.
I love that.
That'd be perfect.
I love that.
That'd be perfect.
Like a proper studio where like, you know, people can come get like some good quality mixing done, some engineers get, you know.
Yep.
Meet other artists too. Yeah, equipment.
It's equipment that you need for real. It make the biggest difference.
Yeah.
What's the puppy name?
Ellie.
Ellie, are you on cam?
Yeah, she's the co-host.
What's up, Ellie?
Ellie, come on, man.
Could Ellie sit on the couch?
Yeah,
she can join us.
If she'll sit, if she'll stay. All right, sit down.
But yeah, man, just new, you know, something new. I needed a fresh start anyway.
How long were you at that other job?
It'd be almost 2 years. Really.
2 years.
Once I moved back from Alabama,
right, Birmingham.
That was pretty much I hopped in there.
Okay, so right off the bat, let's talk about your new song, 1103.
Hey,
I listened to it on the way here, or I listened to it yesterday when it came out yesterday, right? Or was it the day before?
It came out this week, yeah.
Right.
Friday.
So I listened to it when it first came out, and then like, you know, this morning whenever I was when I was leaving the Valvoline and I was coming back, I listened to it on repeat. I was like, hey, there's like a obvious step up in the quality, honestly.
Let's
Fryyco,
go.
like for real, like in the your flow patterns are like more crisp, you know.
Okay.
And also just like the quality of like the mixing and stuff too sounds really good.
That is crazy.
That's just my initial thoughts, and then we can go where we want with that. So tell me what you want about that track.
That song was made like random, not planned, complete freestyle with a complete like. Shout out my boy Parker if he watching this.
DeGraw?
Parker Guthrie.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay.
But shout out Parker too. DeGraw too. But so it's crazy, bro. I was just on Instagram like. Other songs you heard from me, I probably recorded myself, like just in the crib off a cheap mic type thing. Right. So good that you know can tell the quality difference. But I randomly was scrolling on Instagram, and I do that all day. And sometimes I'm not even looking; I'm just scrolling. I don't
just
even
on.
know. But Instagram ad popped up, and it was a guy that said he was located in Murfreesboro, engineering, and he was gonna do like for the low. It was like $30 an hour for 2 hours. He'll shoot you a free beat too.
Okay.
So I was like $60 for 2 hours and a free beat.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that sounds like a deal to me.
Okay, at least try it out. Yeah. You know, I looked at my boy Parker page. And I was just like, it ain't even no post on here for real, but I'm gonna hit dude up.
Okay.
I hit him up. He was like, yeah, come through. I came through like a couple days later or something. And I just heard that beat. I listen to beats on YouTube sometimes, on BeatStars or whatever.
Right.
And like I picked this beat out. I forget where I picked this out. I'm sorry, whoever produced this, that I'm forgetting who it was. But I was just like, I think I'm feeling this kind of vibe today.
Yeah.
So I put it on, like literally driving to the location. He just over there like by MTSU.
Yeah, in town.
Yeah, in town. So I'm like, because I usually record in Nashville. So I'm like, let's see. This is for the
a little bit closer. A different experience.
Exactly. I pulled up with my guy, and I was like, okay, cool. So he just in a little apartment with some other people, had a little mic, like, and just set up in a closet, no soundproof, like, just like, you know, just a home setup, like no fancy equipment or nothing, like no separate room or nothing, but you know, you don't need all that.
But y'all made it work. Y'all made it work.
Yeah, man. The crazy thing is, this dude Parker, he had like 5-6 cats just walking around.
For real?
They followed me everywhere, and I was just like, okay, well, nice to meet you, dude. Here's the beat, you know, that I was feeling with.
Yeah.
And
let's get to work.
I'm just gonna see what's popping. I'm sitting here like, okay. On the way when I was had the beat on, I'm just hearing, like, in my head I kept hearing
yeah, had a little melody,
and I just like kept humming that. So I'm like, I'm gonna really say that. So the beginning of the song started off like that, and then I don't know, like the rest was, I just freestyled all the way through, like not in one take, but just whatever came up.
For sure.
And then I was started getting in type of mood. I said, if I'm a bitch, slap his ass. I started thinking about some shit that really just had me throw it off that same day before I even pulled up.
Sure.
It was like perfect time. I needed to be in the studio that day. It was so random, bro. I promise you, when I was recording this with this guy, it was like cats walking in and out my legs, and I would just look down and record, and I just kept punching in. So it was like all this vibe created a dope song. So.
I love that you saw an opportunity and was like, I'm not gonna think about it too much.
Like,
I'm just gonna
pass on nothing.
I love that. I don't
like to pass on nothing.
Not to say, like, you know, maybe you go back to him and do another song, or maybe you don't.
I got a whole EP finna drop with him.
Boom.
Like,
you know,
that was the first time I met dude. Yeah. He's young too.
And y'all just connected.
He went ahead and said, bro, it was crazy because he hadn't recorded people in a minute. And I didn't even know that. And he told me later, like, yo, this song, I've been listening to it all week since you recorded. He was like,
that's a great feeling.
My mom could tell that I'm happy. And she was telling me, like, I ain't seen you this happy in a minute.
Wow.
Like, what's going on? He was like,
man,
recording this song with you brought my love for music back.
Dude.
And so we've been locked in ever since.
Think about how crazy, like, the universe is, dude. If you would have never, like, let's go down.
Instagram ad.
Right. If
some of them be scams.
Yeah, that is true. Let's go down this road. Think about if you would have never pounced on that opportunity in some alternate universe, he would have never felt like that happiness that he felt right now. Like, you know, you really positively affected his life.
Literally.
You know, and he did the same to you mutually, because you were like, wow, I made a good ass song.
Right.
And he's right down the street.
I was expecting it to be garbage. I was expecting, like, I didn't know if he was good at mixing. Because really.
So he mixed it all?
He mixed it, yeah.
Mixed it
right there.
It sounds amazing. So shout out to you, Parker Guthrie.
Parker Guthrie.
I need to hit him with a follow. That's
sure.
You guys did really good on that, like, seriously. And then you want to talk about the video?
Oh yeah, I got a video today.
To that, or a different song?
Not yet.
Okay.
We loading on now.
Okay, cool.
I got a little lyric video I'm gonna drop for it.
Bet. Okay, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's a really cool idea. It's just different content. You just got to keep
different content just for the socials and everything. Yeah, it was cool. The dude that I collaborated with on the cover art and stuff, like, he made some Instagram stories for me, like lyric video and everything. Like, it was a little package.
That's tight.
He was rocking with me on.
How'd you find that guy?
A random
IG people, stuff too.
You know how they be in your DMs, like, hey, I got cover art.
No, I get that too.
Hey, I hit people up. I hit some of them up. Like, I want to see what you done made before, and if I feel like my vision can be matched with your work, then I work with you. I don't know this dude. He actually is in Russia.
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
No cap.
That's a cool little connection.
I collaborate. I like to collaborate.
Yeah.
I love collaborating local, but like a lot of people local is not working.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be straight with you.
100%, man. I feel you on that so hard. Okay, so let's talk about you want to talk about the music video that's dropping?
For sure. So
what's the song it's gonna be for?
So I did a collab with my boy Low-Key Quinn.
Okay.
Freaking king of Memphis.
Memphis guy. Cool.
Memphis dude, like rockin' heavy. He works in the studio, Track Nation down there.
In Nashville.
Track Nation's in Memphis.
In Memphis.
But
okay.
he went to SAE, so he work in there too.
Okay.
And then he got his own studio bumping right now, like going crazy. I really just pulled up like in my feelings a little bit to record with him. Like the beat had like this cool guitar sound, like old school. I don't know what kind of instrument that was, but I was rocking with
strings, something.
Some kind of strings, little melody I like, and so I just really like was hella in my feels. Turn that on
for sure.
It's called Heart in the Ground.
Okay.
And it's like I sung basically a hook type thing. And he was like, "Yo, you trying to let me get on this? Like, I'll throw this on my album."
Yeah. And
I know he has some super dope collaborations on his albums.
So that was a good look for you.
I was like, all right, let me see. And he was like, if you're not rocking with it, we'll just cut it. Because he engineers for the most part, but he's also an artist.
But he records lyrics or vocals too.
Yeah, he got a deal, like,
hell yeah,
for engineering.
Yeah, yeah.
But he hopes to, have the best of both worlds in there. So like that video drops at 4:00 today. It's gonna be out by the time y'all see this.
Yeah, but it will.
But it's like,
but it's out now.
It's almost 2:00, so in 2 hours it'll be out. That's a super dope visual on there. It got some cool little effects on it and everything. But yeah, Heart in the Ground with Low-Key Quinn, that's out. That video's out, and then I got some videos in the works for you that's gonna be right behind that. I really just kind of got my groove back. Like I moved to a new spot.
I feel you.
I got out the parent space, and then my brain started turning back on.
Yeah. Tell me about like direction of the video, like who shot it for you, like how did that happen?
Oh yeah, so the video was shot by somebody. It's a dude, and then it was edited by A3 Media. I think that's what it's called.
Okay, hell yeah.
Quinn locked in with them.
So it was like kind of his.
It was shot and edited by two totally different people.
Oh, okay.
So
that's interesting.
Like he shot it, gave us the video, and then had somebody else run with how to do that.
So have you seen it before? Like you're.
I just got the full copy. Yeah.
Have you watched it all the way?
I watched it all the way.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's real smooth. Like it go perfect with the vibe of the song, and it's just one part in the video where it's like I had to show you like my guy opens a phone, he like falls into the phone, it pops up into a whole different place.
Hell
it's
yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah.
Is that your first full music video?
That's the first that I'm dropping.
Okay. So yes.
I got
Okay.
Yeah. I got some that are already done, but they just not out yet.
Word.
But
that's tight.
Perfect time. I need perfect time.
Keep those pushing out. The thing that I'll say about like the keeping your socials looking crisp and updated and the music videos is it makes you look more, appealing.
Yeah.
It makes you look.
People want to see who's making this.
Yeah. You want to put a face to the name or to the song.
And a vibe to it too. Like introduce yourself as a business, as like so people can see like what kind of person you are. Like,
for sure.
I was trying to shoot a video last weekend in Alabama, and like the weather ruined everything, so we had to reschedule. But like the videographer was there, like looking at my page, he was just like, I'm already feeling your vibe, like you seem like you really authentic, like that's what you want people to know, like you just doing you're not really worried about trying to sound like nobody or trying to portray nothing. I'm just like, if you really know me for a minute, then like like that's true. That's just joy. Like that's just like we can bring the government name out. That's just me.
Is so the video that you were going to shoot in Alabama, was that like a different videographer? A different.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like in Alabama, but
Word.
I saw his work and he's super hard. Like
very talented.
Like film, like it's gonna be like a film, not a music video.
I love that. There's a time and a place.
Yeah.
Sometimes we want to have, a little bit of fun and like turn up in a music video, act a little crazy, act a little ignorant. But sometimes we want to get our artsy shit on, What do you think? 1 to 10.
What is this?
Sparkly water, man, right?
May pop sparkling. Y'all can have it. Everybody that tries to convert me to sparkling water, y'all can have it. That's the
What's
last
the
time
hype? Is it because it's not healthier, it's carbonation?
I don't know.
I guess maybe it has a little bit less sugar than like a Coke, but like it's carbonated water.
I'd rather drink pure water than that.
For sure.
I'm cool with water though.
Yeah,
I rock with water.
I love water. I got like one of those liter bottles.
Yeah.
I fill up one. I drink at least one a day, at least.
Yeah.
And
I'm drinking water over here.
Yeah, I love water. I really do, man. And
that's good.
so recently, I probably like the last week or so, I drink coffee every day.
Okay.
But
a lot of people on that.
Right. My girlfriend works at Starbucks, so we get a free bag of coffee.
Oh.
Okay. But I ran out, and like she can't get one until like next week. And so I was like, I'm fine. I haven't drank a cup of coffee in like a week.
Oh.
And I just been drinking like water in the morning, and it feels like better almost, because you know how like
your body wants that.
Yeah,
that's what it wants.
Sometimes coffee makes you kind of like indigestion a little bit.
It's something. It's working for its purpose.
Yeah.
Or if you just drink it for, just for enjoyment because you like how it tastes.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bring cold water to work and just drink that all day, and I felt fine. Like I was clear-headed, like longer, because how coffee like will get you going for like an hour or two, and then like you're kind of like crashing. That's how caffeine is. But water was like a steady,
Yep.
I don't know. It feels kind of nice. It's like a tolerance break a little bit.
That's good, bro. Because people are not drinking enough water. You probably still not drinking enough water with the liter.
Yeah.
Like
I could definitely.
You need a lot. Everything in your body needs it.
Let's talk about the Olympics. Former track star in yourself. I'm glad that I went back and listened to that episode, and I'm glad that I could like pick out like, because like I had you kind of talking about, bragging a little bit about yourself. I'm glad that I could like clip that and have that on the internet, just so people kind of know, that's the whole point of this thing, is to kind of get people to tell their story, how they got, even non-artists,
Exactly. Everybody got a story.
So track, to be honest, I haven't really had a chance to watch much of the Olympics because it's been coming on like dumb late. And I love the Olympics.
It's because of Tokyo.
I know.
I'm mad. I'm only catching most of the recap videos.
I guess.
But it's all over. It's all over the gram.
Yeah, it's all over social media.
You see the whole thing almost. I haven't seen the basketball games.
Right, and that's because last Olympics, it was funny. 2016, I got my wisdom teeth out like the same week, so I watched. I pretty much watched the whole Olympics. Like all the I watched at least all the basketball games and like the track and swimming. Dang. Those are like my favorite.
Those are dope to watch. I haven't seen much at all. I thought I was just too busy, but then it's like the time too.
It is.
But I've seen a lot of the good recaps, people who was pushing through their adversaries, people's lost their parents and lost their family members, or just
like while they're there,
so hard to get there, like got it out the mud to get there. That's always so inspiring to me, man. Athlete or not, like when that should inspire you, like especially when you're standing up for something. Like that, all that stuff I'm seeing on the gram. But yeah, I definitely love to watch the track because let me
ask you this. How similar is like entertainment wise? Like, do you like watching swimming too?
I like swimming
because like it's like kind of this, it's the same kind of.
I mean, that's like the closest thing for real to something like track. Like you in your lane, you got your teammates. Sometimes you running you swimming on a relay or you swimming individual. It's like the same thing on foot and in the water.
Those swimmers are
Elites.
Some of the most athletic people on earth.
Yes.
Like,
'cause I tried it.
I like to swim. Don't get me wrong, but boy, like literally, like I saw this tweet online. It was saying like, I wish that there was a normal person running the event so we could kind of gauge, like what if I was like doing the 50 meter and like I was just getting smoked just so you can see even that last place person was still hauling ass.
Because you can't even, it's that person that came in last or the people who didn't even qualify would dust you any day.
Dust me.
Without stretching or nothing.
Yeah.
They dust me.
Yeah. Like in that swimming or like, a track, having a regular person run track. Like in the 100-meter dash. Out. Yeah.
Probably not finishing.
Yeah.
Some people is not going to finish a 100-meter.
No.
Straight, boom, boom.
We used to run hundreds at, so for baseball, we do 100 like, for conditioning. And, I mean, that's a long way, man. 100 meters is a long way to be running full speed.
Yeah, you can't let off.
No, not at all. So
it's technique too. Like one little mess up, you lost.
Even in baseball, I mean, there's running in baseball. Like running the bases is like a stop, go. Like you gotta have fast twitch muscles in baseball. Yep. So we actually did train a lot. Like we used a lot of track training techniques, you know what I'm saying?
To be a good baseball player, you gotta have that.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, baseball is a lot of reaction, like quick reactions. Like say you're playing shortstop and a ball just gets mashed at you, you gotta like move fast. You gotta
have that. I've seen like when I was in college, I saw the other sports like weightlifting things. Like they definitely did a lot of the like in college, I'm sure the pros are doing crazy type of workouts. I can't even imagine what they're doing.
Some of my high school workouts killed me, and I can't imagine doing college or pro.
Yeah. I can't either. But, like, they definitely did a lot of dynamic, like, stuff working on those twitch muscles. Yeah, definitely got to have that. But imagine those swimmers, though.
Dude.
I don't know. If you sleep on swimming, you need to wake up.
It's like they're, like, skinny. Or I wouldn't even say they're skinny. They're thin, but they're very, very muscular. Like all of their muscles.
Straight muscle, it look like.
Like toes, legs. Like your toes, like you.
Neck, everything from the neck down.
I mean, because like literally, Michael Phelps, you look at him, he's like, oh, this is just like
a muscle.
A tall.
Man.
But he's like, oh, he's 6'3", and he's just like this slender man, but like he took his shirt off and like he's ripped.
You don't look like a football player, but. Rib.
But a different, like, it's just a different kind of athletics. Because you think about someone like, Derrick Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Jacked.
Just
a jacked human being. But for, like, football, you got to be physically bigger.
Get tossed around.
Yeah, you're going to get tossed around. Because that's what makes Derrick Henry so special is, like,
he's big
people are just bouncing
solid.
off of him.
Have you seen any of his workouts?
Oh, I know he's using, like, those big chains and shit. Like.
My guy was
squatting like 1,000 pounds.
Oh, I saw the craziest thing. I forget what it was, but he was on one of those balance. I forget what they're called. The ball.
The like half ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doing something totally insane and staying on it on one leg and stuff.
Because his legs are like huge.
Yo, that is a monster. I'm glad he on home team.
I'm glad he's on our team for sure.
Shout out to Julio, man.
Man, I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really hype about that.
I think next week they got an open practice that's free.
Oh.
I'm popping up for sure.
There was a little preseason game last night, so football is back. Football's coming back.
I rock with football. I rock with sports in general, all of them. I even watched some of the weightlifting on the Olympics.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch.
All of that stuff.
Let me ask you this. Let's go backtrack a little bit. Who are some like track male, female, like track people that you like now, like current athletes?
Currently?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I know there's like the good, the legends, Justin Gatlin, all those type of guys. But
right. Who hung around for a while?
Yeah, he was out there getting silver, silver and bronze. Like he was.
That's out of everybody in the world, though.
The whole world, like.
And I've seen him personally. Like I've met him personally. And
really?
I've seen him run in front of my face multiple times.
Just
and
different. Just a different breed of human.
It's almost like You know how what's that dude like from The Incredibles, Frozone? Like he lays out the ice and he just That's almost sliding. How it looks. Like it's just like it's almost like it's a slippery track or something. Like he's just that's crazy. I seen that, but right now I just saw today that Allison Felix came in third. She's like a track goat. If you're a sprinter, you know Allison Felix. She's the GOAT.
She's got like the most medals ever. Is that what it was for track?
10 Olympic medals.
I saw that. I saw that.
Over, I don't know how many Olympics she's been in, but to be at the top 3 every time, like for in multiple races
for what we'll say 3 Olympics, 4 Olympics,
probably
maybe
4.
You know,
yeah,
that's 16 years.
That's GOAT. You know, and you know what's funny? This isn't track, but just while it's on my mind, I saw on Instagram somebody posted that. Dang, how many Olympics was she in? It was a gymnast from another country. She was almost 50. She was almost 50
in this one?
Yes.
God damn. Hey, dude.
They showed her back when she was 17. I don't know how many Olympics that is. I forget how many.
God.
She had never missed one since she was 17, bruh.
Even if she never
gymnastics.
Even if she never won, my sister did gymnastics. She all the way until she couldn't anymore. Till college.
Your body gave up on you.
Literally, my sister has like nerve damage in her elbow. She had foot problems. So like I know.
How did she do this,
dude?
You know how that is on your body.
From the time she was 5 until 15 or whatever, she was 40 hours a week almost. Practicing, dude.
That's rough.
They kill those girls.
It catches up to you.
But to be good at specifically gymnastics, you have to like practice that much.
So much, yeah.
Like, otherwise, like, cause like
muscle memory. It's muscle memory. It's technique. It's repetitive. It's. I think most sports are as much as you have to swing a bat in baseball. As many times as you do that till you get really good.
Right, but there's some sports where it's like whenever you pitch, you want to stay crisp and keep your cardio up, but you can't pitch every day because it will fuck your arm up. Like it really will.
Too soon.
So there's some sports or like, you can't let Derrick Henry just get hit every day in practice or Ryan Tannehill just getting sacked every day. It's crazy like cuz every sport has like a different kind of just skill set and like system,
Yep, that's what makes it super dope to me. Like I love sports. I have a passion for music since I was a kid, but I've had a passion for sports. I'm pretty sure sports come as a top passion for me because
honestly,
like, in general, not just track. Like honestly, really liked basketball more than track.
Yeah. What's funny is so I played I played soccer, football, all of that, baseball.
Yeah. We ran through all of that.
The most fun that I had was playing basketball. That was the best sport that I was at. I was like at the Boys and Girls Club. I wasn't AAU or anything, but that was the best. Like I could hang in there in baseball, but it wasn't as fun as whenever I was playing basketball and I was like just hooping. Like
when you're
scoring.
Hooping, it's fun, and you like if you pretty good. You're confident. You're out there. You're just playing around. Yeah. I love that. It's like you got to play smart to be good at it. To run track, you don't have to run smart unless you're in a technical race.
Yeah.
Like then it's just practice makes perfect.
Would you say, like the longer races is like where you gotta run smart, like conserve your energy type shit. Like don't burn yourself out.
It's definitely strategy, definitely.
Yeah.
But you're also depending on your body to like perform, like how you trained it.
If you need to kick it on, then kick it on. Like
that's the thing. Like you might need to kick, and your body might say no.
Nope, and then
like, but definitely like what were you talking about with the technique?
Just like how different sports have different techniques.
It's all so different, but it's also dope. And it's so dope if you can if you can figure out all of those.
Yeah, and be the best at it, like truly the best. Why do you think Jamaicans are so good at track?
I think it's diet.
Really?
I think that the most elite track runners is really 24/7. They are track runners.
Right.
They're not just a normal human being. They wake up, and it's the time that they even woke up, all the way to the time they're going to bed. Everything they ate and drank and every calorie.
Yeah.
I think is like literally when you're running, you're tearing your muscles apart.
Yeah.
So they, build it back up and teaching it the movements that you want it to hit every time. It's not like you're, thinking in your head to bring your knees up higher.
Yeah.
Like you're training
and move
so
your
then
arms
they do it. Yeah.
A certain way.
You're not thinking every time to coordinate that. Like you're teaching your body to do it. Anybody can do that, but I think that they're training. I think that they're built to. They're just built elite because it's fuel. I think it's what they're fueling. I don't think that they're doing any crazy, insane workouts that we're not doing. I mean, they are in a different climate that probably has an effect.
It's just I don't want to say it's random because I mean Jamaica has had good athletes. Soccer players. There's plenty of athletes that have came out of Jamaica in different sports, but I just don't know why they're women and female powerhouse.
Yeah, I really think like if you're comparing with the United States, it's like a lot of the stuff we're eating, even if we think it's healthy, it's crap.
It's not fully clean.
Yeah, but they eat organically.
Yeah.
Like even if you grew up poor there, like some people like they're living off of fresh produce,
a small garden, and then they might grow some cattle.
Yeah,
or have like a sheep.
Lean. It's organic.
I really
it's fresh. Think that's the difference.
Like you grew the animal, slaughtered it, cooked it a certain way.
You know exactly what you put in it.
They don't.
And their cookbooks look different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's. What other countries are good at track? Like what is like some of like the power like soccer, you get Spain and Germany, like those are kind of like
for like the long distance.
There's probably African countries.
A lot of African countries, they're like bred to do that.
Yeah,
like it's in them. And I think
like
that
2
goes
hours.
back. I think that just goes back like
some
generations,
ancestors
sure.
shit, like some yeah.
And that's a whole different topic right there. But,
yeah, honestly, yeah.
The Canadians are pretty good. Like they have a really good male sprinter, Degrassi. He's in there all the time.
Yeah.
You probably seen the Usain Bolt meme where
that was him looking, right behind him.
That guy's always right behind him, but he got his own gold medal this time.
Okay,
shout out to Usain for hanging it up.
Hey, dude, he did it.
Yeah, he was waiting. It was his turn.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, he been waiting for that day. But like he's definitely one of the best male sprinters out. It's a female sprinter. She does the 400 hurdles. She won gold and broke the world record.
The USA girl?
Yeah, Sydney McLaughlin.
Yeah. I saw her.
I mean,
that was crazy.
Effortless, but I've seen her in person as well. Like she'd be at the same meets, like because she went to Kentucky.
Oh,
and
okay.
So like,
I've
seen her at plenty of
track
meets,
sense.
And she's younger than us. She did her first Olympics when the last one she was 19. She came in like 5th, and was like
in that event.
And that's her specialty.
That's her own.
But I've seen her run like the 4x4 relay and just
killing it.
Dust people so far ahead. It's like, and she was 17, 18, 19, dusting people who've been doing this, already was in the Olympics. But when she came in 5th last time, I remember her interview.
She's
like
pissed.
That's before I ever saw her in front of my face run. When I saw her in front of my face, I was like, is she even trying?
Yeah.
I seen her in the rain, like just floating, just jumping over them hurdles.
She's tall
and
too,
keep going. She's pretty tall, but she's not like super tall.
Yeah.
I'll show you a picture I got with her. She's not that much taller than me. But I'm kind of a little guy, but I mean she's not like 6 foot. Or
Right. Okay.
But yeah, she's just elite for Team USA. I remember when she was at the last Olympics, she was like, okay, I mean I'm gonna take from what I take from this is like, I see these people are not here to play.
No,
I'm gonna have to go harder.
Yeah, the next 4 years, just
like,
every
you thought you
day.
was going hard,
Mm-hmm.
and then she came back and blew him out.
I saw that.
Blew him out.
No, I saw that. I saw that on Twitter. She was like crying, like she was like emotional, like, oh my God, like I did it. Like she looked up and was like, I set the Olympic record.
That's amazing.
Like
when
because
like,
when you're
wait, what?
when you're in that zone, like I can't.
You don't know. You don't even know how much time was passing.
Right. I can't imagine because all the sports I played, there's like a shot clock or a game clock, but it didn't matter that much.
No. When you're dribbling down the court, you're not looking at how much time.
You are, but like if it's conscious. Like the end, you're conscious, but you're not like, okay, whoa, wow, I got down the court in 3 seconds. Like it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah. All that timing in track, that's a lot of timing. That's why it's similar to swimming, because I know their timing. From let's see how long it took you to get every 10 meters. Let's split up how long it was, and we're gonna find out which part of your race you need improvement on. Like, yeah, I don't even. I bet you she'll break her own record. I don't know who else is gonna break it but her.
Right.
But
that's really inspirational.
I think this year was so dope because the guy who won the 100 meters in men was Italian, and that was
wasn't it a white guy? Or no,
I mean, he fair skinned.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
He was from Italy. I think he was like.
I saw that.
He was closer to your color than mine.
I saw that.
In between.
That was pretty random. It was Italy.
Like, yeah, but it's like.
You think it was just his day, or do you think
it was? Yeah, he probably just went to work. And I don't know who's training him. He could be getting trained by the best of the best. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
so that was the event that Usain had.
Usain won that every time. Yeah. He would win both the 100 and the 200. Yeah. And the Jamaican female, Thompson, she won the 100 and 200.
Right.
Just like
I saw that too. Yeah.
She probably trained with him though.
Mm-hmm. Man.
And his trainer, I've seen like a documentary of him. Mm-hmm. You should watch that if you haven't.
Is it like Netflix or something?
I'm gonna send you it because you would be amazed on like what they actually doing out there and how that coach is. You know how coaching.
Oh yeah,
is.
For sure.
You have those really tough coaches, and you have they have different coaching styles, but usually the ones that are super tough on you, you're gonna get some work in.
I've been watching a ton of UFC. That's my thing right now.
Okay, bet.
And Khabib.
Khabib. Yeah.
Khabib. All right, he's retired now, 29-0, undisputed champ. His dad was his coach. Who's gonna be harder? Who's gonna be harder on you than your own fucking dad?
My dad trained me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, see, I didn't even know that.
My dad made me. Like, he was like, I was 9 when I started running track. He was like, everybody's like,
Joy, turn it on.
Your daughter is so fast. Does she run track? And my dad didn't even know you could get started that young, but you can really get started at age 5.
Wow, track?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be so surprising.
Wow.
I ran in the Junior Olympics a few years, but like, I definitely aspired to be here. You know what I'm saying? I definitely aspired to be in this Olympics right now.
Yeah.
I made some bad decisions, had some unexpected injuries and
things
stuff.
happen for a reason.
Yeah, that happens for a reason. But of course, you're gonna dream big.
You should always.
Yes.
You shouldn't be like, oh well, pity me. Like, you shouldn't feel sorry for yourself.
No,
you accomplished some great things, but
exactly,
God was like, you're gonna now accomplish great things in another. Doing something else.
Yeah, doing something totally different. There's a purpose for everybody out here. I definitely am always constantly reminded that I was just so inspiring to people that said, my little sister she said she wants to run track just like you. And
that's awesome.
And I just be like, that's dope.
That's really
I just
cool.
worked hard and had fun, like super humble with it. And just, that is somebody you want to be like.
Especially,
it doesn't make sense to me now.
Especially females need like good role models in athletics, because I feel like female athletics, and I know you know this, but it gets overlooked a lot,
Definitely.
And
every sport.
And I don't know the reason for it, and I don't know the solution for it, but like women, they might see that and they might be turned off. Like, I don't even want to try it because,
right.
But like, you might have inspired a 5-year-old girl to run track.
Somebody told me that.
That's awesome, dude. Like,
multiple
seriously.
People told me that. And like my teammates would be like, yo, I promise you I would have quit. I've been wanting to quit. Like, I'm like, I think I'm garbage. All you did, like, after practice, like, we get through practice and you just felt really, you were torn because, like, I remember, see, with Riverdale, I don't know if this is legal or not, but it's past due.
Yeah, statute of limitations, fuck it.
When I was in 7th grade and 8th grade, I practiced with them. Since I got out of school, my mom would take me over there. They would already be getting started. I would warm up or whatever, and I practiced with them. So by the time I got there my freshman year, that's why we had one state. Like, it was already, I already knew Coach Phil. I knew exactly how he worked, and I knew even like how to hit the, okay, you got 30 seconds to run this. I knew exactly how to strategically get there.
You could serve your energy.
And because a lot of people, they just go, and they it's strategy. What's up? You want to say something? No, you just want to be a big baby.
Tell me about that hoodie. Is that a Kobe hoodie? Like, I've seen, like,
you know what?
Just push it down.
Sit
Should
down,
be fine.
Man. I don't even know, bro.
I've seen that font and shit before, but like I've always wondered kind of like where that came from.
This font is like some kind of streetwear brand. I forget what it's called.
Come here.
It's like a, you know, some of those streetwear brands, they
Shit. I'm sorry.
We good? We in there? We'll pull it a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Some of those streetwear brands, they have like almost like the same thing on everything, like the same words.
Okay.
This is not like the same
I got
brand,
you.
But like I just like the hoodie.
Word.
For real. I got this from a dope store in Antioch, Fat Caps.
I love Fat Caps.
Yeah.
T, you know T?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's a guy.
I did a vlog there once, so it was 2019 Christmas time.
Okay.
They were doing like a toy drive there, and my roommate Connor he knows T.
Okay.
And you know, we go up there. We used to go up there all the time, get clothes, and because T's awesome guy. But it was
for sure.
Whenever I had first started the podcast, I was talking to him about trying to get him on here eventually one day, like when I got it off the ground, and I think I've got it off the ground. So I think
it's time to hit him up again.
I would love, man,
because I talked to him a little bit. He had a lot to say, like, and he has a whole program like where he's trying to help underrepresented business owners get it running, because he'll tell you he started selling hats on the mall. And he got a whole store with dope
everything.
Stuff. He got professionals wearing his stuff.
North Face, BBC.
Yeah.
Everything.
And it's fresh. Yeah. And he been in that same location over there. But it took him 20-some years to get from there to here. Yeah. And he just want people to...
He's a good guy.
What he wish he knew, he's trying to give. Like, I told him I was interested in starting a whole boutique. Like, I'm actually in a school... I'm in school right now with FIT in New York City. I'm in an online program like for sneakers. It's called Sneaker School.
Okay.
It's super dope. It's like because I have a passion for that too.
Like designing sneakers, or like
the designing part,
or like the business of them.
I like to design.
Okay.
Like just fashion in general.
For sure.
But you go through all of that. Like you can learn how to be a super reseller on StockX. Yeah. You can learn how to actually like design shoes, like all the way from
material,
all
like
of that,
leather, this type of leather, or this type
like
of
each
suede.
part of the shoe, each part of the shoe and everything, and it's dope. But I kind of told him I was doing that, and he was like, "You get this certain amount of money that he told me, and just hit me, and I'm gonna get you ready." Like he's trying to put people on,
and a lot of people in his position aren't.
Yeah,
you know,
because they took the long way.
Yeah, and they're like,
want help.
Yeah, well. I earned this, so what did you do to deserve to get here? Like, no, like that's all.
Shouldn't be like that.
That's a fucked up way to live.
Yeah,
you feel me? That is a terrible way to live.
Like, really, you did get it out the mud. Like you did struggle to get there, but it was actually to make it easier on the next person.
But if you could help a person out, why not?
Even if it's one, but he's like trying to get like young entrepreneur minded people ready to be doing this left and right.
That's awesome.
He's dope.
That's
and I'll definitely don't be surprised if I have a store opening next year.
I love that. Manifest the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I love that you're not just like you're multifaceted. It's all kinds of things. I relate to that 100%. Zabo too.
Zabo,
I'm so glad that was the first time I met him actually.
Really? On here?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you need to connect.
And I got to pick his brain a lot because like I had seen him.
He's
Smart guy, beats, rapping, DJ, clothes,
putting in the work. Like
nice guy too. That's the thing.
Yeah,
you can do all that shit and be an asshole
and be a scammer and be just
like how I was saying.
Bad. It's bad people out here.
But he's a good guy. Shout out to Zabo.
Shout out to Zabo.
I saw that you guys had some music together too. I thought that was cool that I kind of got to.
Yeah, we done got in the studio a couple times and we're both so busy, but we got to make it work again. We keep saying that, but I know. So on the 25th, me and Leroy starting our first show for. It's gonna be like a whole tour though, but of course we start in
Murfreesboro,
in the borough. Had to like born and raised. So it's too much talent here not to. And there is actually some supportive people out here. Yeah. Not too many,
but here.
There's some.
Yeah.
And we did a show at the Walnut House with Ray Clyde, and it was surprising how many people like even pulled up. Like I got a person. Do you know Cage the Elephant?
Yeah.
So I got a family friend that like got it out the mud with them. Like he was out with them passing out flyers with like way back when they first got started, and now they're huge.
Yeah, Cage the Elephant's I love their songs. I love their music.
They're huge. And he was telling me, he said, yo, I was at their first show ever. Wow. And it was not anywhere as many people as this. He was like, just some inspiration for you. Like, they messed up. They got nervous. Everything on stage. Wow. It wasn't the best performance ever at that place. I had some little sound effects. I couldn't even hear myself at all. Like I could have been totally off pitch.
That's the thing with performing is you'll learn, because I've done a few shows. You just kind of learn how to manipulate the stage, maneuver around, because it's just getting used to, it's just like how you had to get used to recording.
Yeah.
Like actually creating the song. Yeah. And then now you got to figure out how do I perform it now? How do I, present it to people?
And it might not go like how you vision, because it didn't go how I visioned, but I didn't know what to expect really. And it was kind of last minute. Like it was like, hey, you want to perform? I was like, okay, cool.
And like Devon asked me too, but I showed up. So that day was Mylena and I's anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So like we went out to eat.
Good for y'all.
Then, appreciate it. We went out to eat, and then I was like, okay, well, we got out of there pretty quick. Let's slide by, see what else is left. I think we got to see that band, like the end of that band that was performing. And then
Tijuana Bible, I think.
Tijuana Bible, that's what it was. And then we saw Devon and then Bino.
They're going to be at our show too.
So tell me about the show, and then whatever else we want to say.
We just like
September 25, Walnut House?
No, it's
Riding Hour.
It's at the Riding Hour.
I did a show there. It's awesome.
I love that.
Love that place.
I went to a show there with Leroy, and the whole time we were like,
this is cool.
It was loud too. We were like, we're on the wrong side of the stage. I was like, yeah, we're supposed to be up there.
Yeah.
Like in full circle.
Yeah, really dope spot.
So now we're going to be on stage this time, and we're running it. It's going to be called the Open Up a Lot Tour. We got that from Ray Clyde.
Ray Clyde, hell yeah.
But like, and he'll be there too, and like, shoot, pull up.
Yeah, we'll definitely be there. I'll take some videos and shit.
For sure. All right. But yeah, that's gonna
September
be like
25.
some local artists on there, and like
who else?
September 25th. I saw you said one of your favorite rappers, Yoko Bino.
Yep, Bino.
He's gonna be in there for sure. I think he's popping it off too.
Yeah.
Like first act.
Hell yeah.
So let's see. We're bringing Tijuana Bible back. Almost the similar lineup, but
keep pushing
because people was rocking with it.
Yeah.
And only some of us was really trying to work. You know what I'm saying? Trying to
take it serious.
I see myself on that big ass Rolling Loud stage. You know what I'm saying? That
fires me up.
I see that.
That fires me up that you say that. Like I love that.
No, I see myself on that big ass Rolling Loud stage. I see myself at the MSG, wherever. Like I see that. So like these little stages is baby steps.
Yeah.
But that venue is dope, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that we should be able to do multiple shows. Like that's just the first one we got going, and then we're gonna keep it rolling. And it's free.
Oh, okay.
And it's in Murfreesboro, y'all. So
they got drinks, they got beer. You can buy beer and food there. I'm pretty sure.
And you could bring your own bottle if you want to. Just take you a couple shots before you walk in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I love that.
It'll be dope. And we got that thing booked all night. So on a Saturday night.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do, guys?
If you want to do something before, after, whatever, just pull up for a minute.
It's free entertainment
and free support, and that's all it takes. You don't even have to come buy a ticket. You don't have to buy our song. You don't have to do just pull up.
Right.
Like we kind of pay for it out of our own pockets just to put on the show for the city.
Yeah,
like we didn't ask for the performers ain't paying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, not to put the business out there, but we just want to rock out.
It's a reality,
though. It's
fun
fun to us. Like, you paid to go on a trip to Miami. We paying for this venue.
Songs.
Like, this is fun for us, and it's getting us a step closer to where we aspire to be. So,
absolutely.
I mean, money ain't nothing when it comes to that.
Money can come around too.
Yeah, we'll make it right back. And my boy Leroy, he's on there. He got multiple fans and streaming income. I ain't got them big checks from DistroKid yet, but they'll be rolling around.
Absolutely. So shit, man. Fryyco, anything else you want to say besides the show, video coming, 2021?
Videos.
How you gonna close out 2021?
I got
shows and more shit.
I have 2 EPs done, and I have one that should be done at least by the end of this year.
Cool.
So I'm a Libra baby. I'm an October baby. So October's really already planned out to go stupid. Like just for the rest of the year, if you rocking with me or you ain't heard nothing yet, definitely check some out. The rest of the year we're gonna be turning up, and I just introduced some more collabs, like I said. I got a whole lot of collabs. I can't wait for this one song to drop, but
that's awesome.
Super dope young artist. He's like 17. He's so hard. Like you're gonna see him probably blow it for anybody.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm just working. I'm getting into a groove now, and I feel like I'm barely stepping in it. Like so when I'm full fledged in there, like
it's over.
It's going up. It's going up. We already going up, and I feel like I'm plugged in with the right people now. Like I feel like everything meshing together, and we just
a matter of keep on pushing in that direction.
Exactly. And with people like Leroy to constantly remind me like what we're doing this for, and like the people who we're representing when we do this and everything. Like we have stories to inspire people, man. And like this is not really it's fun, but this is not for fun. Like we're called to do stuff like this. Like, and people might not understand that till later, but I said, I think I posted on my story today. I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna work with Kanye one day. I think I posted that. Like watching him, I've been inspired for years with him. I'm like, I'm just telling you now because I know it's gonna happen. If nobody believes in me, I know I do. I know Leroy does, and I believe in that man too.
Good.
And I appreciate you always supporting too.
Absolutely.
Like we support you too, man.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Seriously, that's what, like you said, support. That's the main thing, and I'm trying to just find my kind of way in this. I mean, this story.
It could be a totally, like we don't know where it's going to end up. I could be in a totally new genre
for sure.
Come next year. I don't even know.
You could be in a band.
Definitely, right. Definitely don't know what the future has.
Yeah.
But I know where it can be. I know what I'm capable of, and
for sure.
Like definitely wrapping up. Let us know if you got anything planned. What should we look out from you? You gonna get T in here?
I would love to. I'd love to reach out to him again.
That'd be
I'm
dope.
just gonna keep pushing these episodes out. I feel great. Like we were saying, man, I got more space.
It's working for you. And also any creative, bro, when something working for you, keep doing that same thing. For
sure. And I'm not gonna give up. I'm just gonna keep pushing this out. At least it's a lot of work, but that's gonna make it worth it in the end. You know,
it's gonna come right back.
It wouldn't feel right if it was just so easy. You know, it wouldn't feel as rewarding at the end of the journey. And if it was just like, oh, a breeze, I won't appreciate it as much.
Yeah, and nobody knows exactly what you're doing, right? Like, but you, like, I don't know what you're doing when I leave with this video. Right. I don't know how long it takes you to get it right. I don't know.
For sure. But
episode what are we here?
112.
112. That's crazy.
112. I mean,
from 1 to 112, like.
It's been a whole lot of growth.
See?
Learning, sweating. Maybe a couple tears in there, learning how to do this shit, man, out of just pure frustration. But
now you got some more space. We in here.
Yeah.
Somebody else got to come on through here.
For sure. Fryyco, I appreciate it.
It was fun, bro.
Have a good rest of your weekend. For sure.
Y'all have a good weekend, y'all. Everybody tune in with Slightlee. Tune in with Fryyco. Everybody local, hop on that.